going.
If I don't leave right now, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested for obstructing governmental operations.
I'll leave, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested.
So what happens now?
Oh, you gotta go. Okay.
So what happens if I don't?
So are we arrested if I don't leave? Is that from this office or the courthouse? Or that courthouse?
So if I don't leave, what's going to happen?
I'll arrest you.
Oh, say, so I'll be arrested if I don't leave. So you're going to arrest me if I don't leave?
Second degree misdemeanor.
Okay, so if I don't leave, I'm arrested.
That's right.
So if I don't leave right now, I'll go to jail. Under threat of arrest, I'll leave. But only under threat of arrest, I'll leave. So if I don't identify myself, what's going to happen?
Are you going to give us your name and date?
So if I don't, what's going to happen?
I'm going to put you in jail.
You'll put me in jail.
Today's video takes us to Columbia, South Carolina, where we find Looney, Lana, and her boyfriend Rusty. And they're at the post office. And the people don't like them at the post office, so they trespass them. Oh, dearie me, sounds like another federal lawsuit. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy, RustyBoy and Lana too.
This place is massive. Built 1966.
Can we help you?
Just taking some pictures and video. Passport. Please take a seat. I'm sorry?
You can't do that inside the post office.
Yeah, yes ma'am, you can.
You can't record us.
Oh, absolutely I can. Hey. Hey. She did it twice. I love it. That's awesome.
Ma'am, this is confidential information. Please leave this area right here, please. I deal with people's social security numbers. I cannot have you right in this area.
Where's there somebody with a social security number?
It's right here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can you step back, please?
I'm just getting a few pictures.
No, ma'am, you cannot. Not in the passport area.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, I can.
Hey, you can take pictures of anything, but when it comes to like the information right here, because it's passport stuff and people's social security numbers are right here, you can't be this close.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't see there's nobody here with passport information
yeah,
here.
A passport.
Oh yeah, but that's over there. That's not over
This
here.
is my whole area right here.
Oh,
yeah, the computer she puts information in.
Oh,
so
yeah.
You can go on that side. You can take as much pictures, videos as you want.
Are you the supervisor?
I am.
Oh.
These two yahoos think everything is all fun and games, and they're citizen journalists, and the First Amendment protects them, and if you don't like it, they're going to file a lawsuit. Well, they'll be laughing out the other side of their ass today. Trust me on that. Let's continue.
Okay, what you mean?
Right here.
Yeah, I can anywhere in public.
No, not behind. You can't video behind here.
Yeah, if I'm in public, I can.
You can't video behind the counter.
Yeah, absolutely, I can. Yeah, if I'm standing in public, see where my feet are? This is public.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that part, but because there's information here.
Yeah, but the onus is on you guys to protect it.
But that's what I'm asking.
We're
you to
right.
do, because it can't be protected with you standing right here.
Yeah, but you know what they call that? They call it a piss poor setup.
Ma'am, I got confidential information right here.
Well, then you probably shouldn't have it there.
This is my area. You not shouldn't be filming.
Oh, absolutely we can. Yeah.
Crystal, hold on.
Dang. She's about to lose it. She's about to lose her grits with no butter.
Okay, they can live everywhere else, but they can't record their passports.
I know. I have
Yeah.
social security numbers right here.
We probably shouldn't have them there.
Ma'am, I'm processing an application. I'm doing my job.
All right, I'm filming you do your job.
Don't argue.
Yeah.
Lana just told that one clerk, you see my feet? My feet are in public. We're not trying to see your feet, Lana. You're just pissed off because you can't find a real job. You definitely have issues, Lana, that's for sure.
A few minutes later.
Hey, how are you?
Good, you?
Good. I'm Michael Ash, Postal Inspector.
Oh, nice. Oh, Postal Inspector.
Hey, nice to
Wow.
meet you.
It's very rare that we meet in Postal Inspectors. My name's Lana.
Michael Ash, Postal Inspector. How you doing?
Oh, wow. That's cool.
So, what's going on? I think she has got to step back, or
No, I'm just in public. Anywhere in public.
okay. So we had an auditor come here a couple years ago. It didn't
Who's
work
that?
out.
Who's that?
John McDowell. Yeah, it didn't work out very good for him. He ended up getting arrested. So I don't have a problem with you guys filming per se, but once you come up to the counter, if there's other people around.
Oh.
What's that?
What was he charged with?
Trespass after notice. We told him to leave. He refused to leave.
Oh, and we being trespassed?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out what you guys are doing.
Oh,
if you're filming, I don't have a problem with that,
Yeah.
per se. But when you're filming other people's transaction, that's a problem. So,
Yeah, there was nobody around when I'm filming, so.
okay. Well,
What the charge was dropped.
what's that now?
His charge was dropped.
I can't hear you.
His charge was dropped.
No, he went to court.
Yeah.
And he was, I went to the trial. He was saying, I don't have a problem with you guys coming.
You kind of came off hot there then.
No.
Now, this is a rather long video, and we all know they're going to go back and forth with this postal inspector and try to assert their rights with Poster 7. So I'm going to have to chop it up a little bit. You won't miss anything because the end result is all worth it. Let's continue, shall we?
We got called.
Okay.
I think one of the folks asked you guys to step back and you refused to do so.
Well, if I'm at the counter though and there's nobody there, that's not illegal.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
But another thing you got to be cognitive of, and John didn't want to hear it.
Oh, I don't know John, so.
If you're filming, like if there's any mail that's out in the open, either behind the counter that they're processing, and your video can pick that up, that's a violation as well.
What if I can see it?
If you can see it, that's one thing. But if you're recording it, that's totally different.
What's the difference of me looking at it and my camera
Because
looking at it?
even if I record,
I just want to give.
I
I thought there was one. Yeah, right here to your left. Right here. Right here. Oop. Sorry. Oh, you got this one here. That was gonna move on you.
Yeah, here it is. Okay. Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrance lobbies, foyers, corridors. Hold on.
Okay.
So you can't take it out of context.
No, I'm not. Can I say something real quick?
Go
So you've got three different things, right? News, advertising, or commercial purposes.
Right.
So you're telling. So there's three different things, correct?
Right. Or.
I know.
Right.
So there's three different ideas there, right?
Sure.
So the way it says photographs for news purposes, so we
Right.
know that we're talking about news.
Okay.
Correct.
Oh, I'm excited, good people. Finally, we get to hear a professional explain Poster 7. Oh, I'm not talking about the postal inspector. I'm talking about Looney Lana, a.k.a. Man Bun Lana.
So maybe taken at entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums, except for prohibited.
Hold on, you skipped it.
Well, when used for public meetings. Well, that's a different thing.
No,
but-
no. See, you can't take that out of context.
Okay.
When
public
used for
meetings.
public meetings.
Okay. And where's is there a public meeting?
Hold on. Whoa, no.
Where's there a public meeting?
Not.
People are meeting
Listen,
here.
guys. See, I like how you gloss that over.
Well, it doesn't. It's because it's unimportant.
Oh, yes, it is very important.
Well, they're different ideas. But
No.
where's there a public meeting in here?
You want to listen to it?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
When using public, the reason is this is the place of business. People say, "Oh, it's federal property." Yes, it is, but it's also running the business. People also don't realize
It's a service.
Okay, the Postal Service is not funded by taxpayer dollars. It's run just like a business.
I doubt that.
It's run just like a business. Okay, which we have a right of refusal. I do it all the time on the route. Someone threatens a carrier, say you need to act up or shape up, or you're going to.
Well, it's a crime if you're threatening somebody.
Right. Okay. So in other words, mail delivery is not a right. It's a service, just like any other business. UPS, FedEx, whatever. This is a business. Okay. They have
Postal
a right of
service.
refusal. Right, but they have a right of refusal. It's not a right.
Frauditors just don't understand that businesses always reserve the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason. You don't have to commit a crime. You don't have to. I don't know where this shit gets started from, but it gives me a bloody headache all day long.
Okay.
Is this federal property?
No, it's actually owned by the city.
Is it leased by the federal government?
So it's called public access.
It's leased by the federal government.
Correct.
Now, did you know the Department of Homeland Security released a memo that said anybody can record, take pictures in the public areas?
And that's fine.
Property.
Okay, in the public areas. Okay.
This is a public area.
Okay, hold on now. But this is also a place of business. Okay.
So is out here.
Okay. Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
As what we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
When you come in here and record, okay, when it says if
You want to go over this one here so it's not moving? Yeah.
Where's the door out?
Yeah, it's better.
It's the same thing. Yeah. 2003. I think it's up here.
Here it is. Okay. For public meetings, except prohibited by official signs or the security forces,
Personnel.
or other authorized personnel, or federal court or rule.
All right. Now, other photographs has to do with advertising and commercial purposes. So this is a completely. This has
Other
nothing.
photographs may be taken only with the permission of local post.
Other photographs has to do with advertising and commercial purposes.
Okay.
Because the first paragraph is separate. It's a different idea now. Because it's
But it also says photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrance lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings. Okay.
Now you better be careful, Mr. Postal Inspector, because Lana here is a YouTube law expert. Matter of fact, I think she's a YouTube attorney.
In other words,
No. The or is a different idea.
okay, but here's the thing.
It's called an Oxford comma.
Give you a prime
Yeah, go ahead.
example. We went up to Sherrall years ago because they were getting ready. They were thinking about shutting down the post office. They had a public meeting. They invited everybody to come. The media was allowed to come and record. Why? Because it's a public meeting. They use that facility as a public meeting. Now, this is the everyday course of business. Again, I have no problem with you guys recording per se, but when you start coming up to the counter and there are people there and you're picking up that, you know, those conversations, then we run into a problem, and then I can ask you to leave. That's where we draw the line.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Sure.
Yeah.
So basically the way the Oxford comma works, it separates ideas. An Oxford comma, kind of like a period. It's a different idea. It's a different sentence. So what it is, it actually says, where is it at? It says entrances. So this is kind of the entrance there, our foyer. Lobbies, foyers, corridors. Like you have some really large post offices, and corridors would be like where the PO boxes would be, right? And then of course it separates the idea because it says or, like your word, just like it says photographs, news, advertising, or commercial purposes. It's three ideas. Okay, so the or means auditoriums. This is a completely different idea when it says auditoriums when used for public meetings.
How many more times are you going to say the same thing, Lana? You're like a broken record. Oh, by the way, this is the same post office where Johnny Boy was arrested. Yeah, and then he had to call his daddy to bail him out of jail. How embarrassing, huh, Johnny Boy?
Because auditoriums.
They're not talking about just auditoriums.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So auditoriums, because there are auditoriums in some federal buildings. So when there's no public meeting, it's not open to the public. Is what that auditorium is not open to the public unless there's public meetings in that auditorium. Do you have any auditoriums here on this property? Okay. So basically, you're saying the auditoriums, since there's no auditoriums on this property, that whole idea is stricken when it has to do with this property, because we can't go into any auditoriums here because there is no auditoriums here, right? So anyways, this entire back into this until it gets to where is it at? The period here. See, it says this whole, like these two lines here have to do with the auditoriums for public meetings.
They have to do with everything. So you're taking this stuff out of context. That's what I'm saying. You have to read the entire thing.
Okay, so are there any official signs or security force personnel or other authorized personnel, federal court orders, or rules saying that I can't be in here to record?
Okay. What does it say? Photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, or auditoriums when used for public meetings.
But the when used for public meetings has to do with the auditoriums.
No, it's talking about all of it.
That's exactly what I've been saying for the past 3 years. And it says where prohibited by official signs, security force personnel, or authorized personnel. Wouldn't postal workers be authorized personnel? I mean, what the hell? Shut your mouth, Lana. Go get a real job.
So when can I go? So you're telling me I can hold a public meeting right here in the entrance of right here?
When the post office posts a public meeting, that's what this is saying. When the post office hosts a public meeting, obviously if it's a public meeting, everybody can come. We can't. Oh, the media can't come in here.
What's a public meeting?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Because you're open to the public, and you're a public entity.
Okay.
All right.
Again, read it. Photographs for purposes, maybe for purposes.
News purposes.
May be taken in entrances, lobbies, or auditorium. No, it doesn't like stop right there. You have to read the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So
but it's separating ideas.
Okay. But the bottom line is, when you read this, and it also says other photographs may be taken only with the permission of the local postmaster or the installation.
But other photographs will be for advertising and commercial purposes, because this is a separate idea. So the permission of the local postmaster or installation has to do with advertising and commercial purposes, because you're actually soliciting and you're making money off that, right? Okay.
But here's the thing. Again, this is why I don't have a problem with you guys per se videotaping.
We don't have a choice.
Right. But I can also ask you guys to leave
if I'm committing a crime.
No, if I think you're disrupting business.
Well, which would be a crime.
Okay. Or that doesn't have to be a crime.
So if you don't like my flip flops, you can ask me to leave.
No.
I do apologize, Mr. Postal Inspector, but you should have saved your time and just kicked these yahoos to the curb a half hour ago, because they're just going to waste your time all day if you let them. Well, I'll tell you one thing, I'm offended by your flip-flops. You can't even tell the difference between Lana and Rusty. That's pitiful. Look at it.
I'm just asking.
If they ask you to step back and you refuse to do that, and then they say, well, now you got to leave.
If I'm interrupting business,
Right. If they
I
ask
agree
you
with
to-
you, yeah.
Well, you may disagree on what interrupting business means, but if they think you're interrupting and they ask you to leave or step
Well, they
back,
might think just the mere video recording is
right.
interrupting
And
business.
they've already been briefed that people can come in and record
Absolutely.
up to a certain point. So that's what she was tell you guys. You need to step
Yeah,
back.
if I'm interrupting business, but I mean, if I'm that's a crime. Like if I'm,
That's not what she said.
that's right,
She said you're not allowed to record in here.
right. That's actually what she said. I'm not. There was nobody around.
Okay.
Is that against the law?
Again, as long as you
I don't. There's no information,
Right.
obviously.
So
At that time, she had a customer right here.
Right, which I could not see from my vantage point.
Right.
So.
But that's
Yeah.
why I asked you. That's why I told you
Yeah.
you could continue filming.
Yeah,
but could
I
you
couldn't see her. I couldn't see her stuff. I was standing right here.
But understand, but you can see the computer. So
Right.
when she puts the stuff in, you can see all of that.
Well, she
Standing
wasn't.
right there.
She wasn't putting it
She
in.
stopped because you were standing right.
She was already stopped, my dear.
Cameras turn the opposite direction.
But not-
I can see the computer right here.
Right, but you're not supposed to see that.
If I'm not supposed to see it, then shouldn't something get put up where I can't see it?
That's
Have you ever noticed how frauditors just babble on about absolutely nothing? Well, that's because they're always right, and they're narcissistic sociopaths, because narcissistic sociopaths can never be wrong about anything, except for today. Let's roll that clip.
this is for passports only.
But
Well, I
I can
thought
walk
that
by here
was.
freely and look at it.
Hey guys, I'm not.
You see what I'm saying?
So it's just I'm in a big rush to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
you need to leave.
If that's
Okay,
okay.
you need to leave. You guys are disrupting business at this point.
So am I being trespassed?
Yes, you both are
Okay.
being trespassed.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll leave.
Wow, that happened so quickly. This man was looking to get rid of us from the very start. It didn't matter what it was for. To his gross misunderstanding of the federal rules and regulations, basic English he could not figure out. Generally in public, if I'm standing there and you can't get service and my back's turned to you, you simply say, hey, look, excuse me. I turn around, see that you're trying to get service, I step out of the way. That's how it works. But as you can see, as soon as we are notified that he's trying to get service, I step back. You can clearly see that I step back from the counter so that way he could get service.
Well, there you have it, good people. You can bet your bottom dollar these two yahoos will be filing a federal lawsuit, because RustyBoy wasn't too happy there at the end. Yeah, I didn't show that part. This video was so damn long. I think it was close to 40 minutes. I don't know why these frauditors make these long videos. Well, I do know. They get more money on the RPM. But not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. Because as this video clearly proves, there's no end to the stupidity in the world, particularly when it comes to Lana and Rusty on YouTube, not to mention all the other bloody idiots. Please be sure to check out my other channels, Dr. Dave Debunker of Frauditors and Sovsits. Oh, you'll find some idiots there for sure. My main channel has over 6,000 video uploads for your viewing pleasures. They need a job. These two need a job. Who's going to hire them, though? Who would hire these two idiots to work for them? I don't know. Cheers to that.
I've actually studied English, and I have over a 400 level education in English. I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
No reason. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
We'll arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to
Yes, you do.
record you in public, man. No,
Actually,
that's
you
the
do.
law.
Oh, is that like a law?
Against the law.
Oh, what law is that? Funny, because I never heard about that. I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right? You work for me, right? You're just a little guy. You're just a little guy. You work for me. You are a public servant. You are a public servant. You work for me.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did. Sue me.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
Take a swing. Take a swing. You'll go to jail. Go ahead, put your hands on me.
bro.
Put your hands on me.
Salam alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Harknuikan kra. Ula wala fufatay.
Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
So if you want to take off that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day. If you want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do that next. Okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I got a broken shoulder.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels.
I have been putting in job applications, and I don't know any job where you walk up to it, fill out the application, and they hire you right on the spot.
She spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face. Right now, she spit in my face. I got it on camera.
$60, guys, is what we're trying to raise. So if you can help out, contribute towards it, feel free to donate, guys.
I won't ever ask for money on this channel again.
You touch my phone, you can't touch my phone. Okay? You touch my phone. Why did you touch my phone? She touched my property.
Hey, what's up, guys? So we're here at the America's Best Value. We're trying to get a room.
I'm asking for help. Please, guys, I need y'all's help.
You can't solicit a trespass, bro. You just solicited a trespass.
I asked her what she wanted.
No, you can't say, do you want them trespassing? You can't use that line.
She touched my phone. I got it on a video. I want to arrest her. I want to arrest her. You're gonna go to jail now.
We're a little low on funds, guys. So I want to make a quick video. If there's any way you guys can help out, we're trying to get a room.
I'm gonna pay it too, okay? It's done already. I got you in our videos. This is a public sidewalk. She touched me. She touched my phone, okay? This is an expensive phone. This is almost $1,200, okay?
Mrs. Potato's breaking my balls, everyone. She's straight up breaking my balls. I will never beg you for it. I won't beg nobody for nothing.
Please don't touch me.
Step outside.
Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Donate to the PayPal if you can help out. If you can't, I understand.
PayPal link below. So if any of you would like to send me some money to help me out, I could greatly use it, but I'm not begging you for it.
So just leave. I live here.
Listen, you have a bipolar problem.
How you feel?
You're bipolar. You're having a bipolar episode.
Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button.
You threatened me in my room like a little bitch, and if you want to take it to the street, we can do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
So I was cutting the grass with a pair of scissors, just tightening up instead of using a weed whacker, sometimes I use scissors because I'm really fast.
Keep your distance, bitch. Keep your distance.
Then go ahead.
Keep your distance, bitch.
Swing on me and that's your ass.
Keep your distance, bitch.
I will sue you. You can sue anybody you want, anytime you want. If they do, I will sue him first because he's in charge. You're in charge, right? You're the guy in charge. You're the one who gets listed on the lawsuit.